So today I'm at Poynder Road in Corsham, and we're within walking distance of all the local near-to facilities, and this property is a really good opportunity for somebody. You might be a first-time buyer, you might be somebody who wants to do a property up, and you might be somebody who is investing. This home is perfect. It's a 3-bedroom property. It's a really good size. It does come with a garage and parking at the back, does have a garden, but it does need a little bit of TLC and a little bit of doing up. However, it has been rented in recent years, and so it's perfectly livable and ready for you to move in and then make those changes yourself as you go along. This fantastic location. I'm actually technically at the front of the house, but the rear is where the garage is and the parking, and you're more likely to come in that way. But I'm going to take you in through this front door and show you what opportunity we have here. So let's take you inside this really great opportunity, this 3-bedroom terraced property in Poynder Road. And as we come along and through, we have the front door in, and then we have a nice, very useful lobby area here for coats and shoes. It also has this section here with quite a nice looking Valent boiler there, and more storage and potential here. And I've seen it done in other ones of these houses to open that up, knock that all through, and turn that into some kind of utility room, even put a downstairs loo in there. So there's lots of options there. As I said, this house has potential written all over it. Most of it is a case of just updating cosmetically. It's been let out for a few years and it's just a little bit tired and unloved. Now this is the living room, as you can see, a really good size. Lots of light at the end of the day here as well. So this must be east-west facing, I would say. You've got big window to the front, and you've got a huge upstairs cupboard there as well. So a really good size overall, nice big window. You can see and will see some of the windows have blown as you go round. Now it doesn't automatically mean you need to replace them. They need resealing and cleaning up, and they may be good for another 5 or 10 years to save you spending on that straight away. Now as you can see, it's quite an open plan flow as we come through to the kitchen dining space. You've got a really large section here for a dining room table. Lovely to have the double doors that slide and open out onto a raised patio area. We'll show you more of the garden in a moment. And then yes, the kitchen's dated. Yes, you will want to replace it. It's functional and works. It has been working for several years for a tenant, but you might want to now come in and give that a refresh. But if you wanted to move straight in and worry about that a bit later, that's perfectly feasible. And then you've also got another extra door out onto the rear as well. So you could potentially block that off and make more of the kitchen. There are lots of options here. So a really nice space for the downstairs that flows all the way through, and already potential. So let's take you upstairs and show you the large bedrooms we have. You can come up to the first floor. You can see we've got a really nice wide landing space here. You've got access to the loft, of course, for storage, and then you have 2 very good doubles and a generous 3rd bedroom. This is one of those 2 doubles. I'm kind of spoilt for which one's the biggest. Both are really generous size, both got huge big windows overlooking the front. This one's in really good condition. And then you've also got 2 cupboards there. So you've got the cupboard above the stairs, which is a great bulkhead cupboard, and also you've got a wardrobe. So really nice size in here, great space, and overlooking towards what is technically the rear, but it's also the front. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Then we have the family size bathroom, and it is a really good generous space in here. You've got cabinets built up on the wall there, a little bit of a refresh, and it wouldn't take much with this. All you need to do is change the sunny colour bath panel, and you're right and ready really. Black and white tiles, nice and neutral. You could pop a proper shower over the bath, but at the moment it's got a mixer, and really lovely white suite. Bob's your uncle, off you go. Now bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. Coming through into the second very large double. Again, really great size. Again, window over towards what is officially the front. So looking over green space, really nice section here. As you can see, that window needs to be demisted and resealed, probably because it's got the sun on it most of the day. And then you've also got a really big wardrobe space in the corner. All the carpets were replaced around about 5 years ago, roughly. They're all in good nick. There's nothing to change there apart from personal taste. And then last but not least, we have the third bedroom, and it's not your bog standard box room. It's a really good size single bedroom, very, very good size of a study. Lovely outlook if you're going to sit and look out the top there on towards the other properties behind. So I'm just going to pan back, give you a better view, hopefully, of that again. But really nice size 3 bedrooms up here. So now we've taken you around the inside, let's take you downstairs and back out onto the garden space. Back through this really nice kitchen diner space. I'm going to take you out through the single door for ease, but this area out here does need some love and attention, but it is really just a case of giving it a spruce up. So outside the immediate back door you also have this nice raised patio area here, which also comes from those sliding doors on the right there. So this is great in the morning. This is full of sun, because when I was here last time, this is the morning sun this side, so it's great to have that off your kitchen diner, but then also it moves around to the rear in the afternoon. And I'm going to come down a couple of steps down into the paved section of garden. And this garden, I've seen properties like this before where it's all grass, all nice and sort of, you imagine it with trees up the side, and some shrubs, etc. And this could be really pretty. You might want to leave it as paving and turn it into some sort of courtyard garden with lots of lovely pots, or you may want to give that a bit of extra TLC, lift the slabs, not want the low maintenance, and put some grass down just to soften it all up. Now you'll notice we've got the garage to the right hand side. The garage has had a fairly recent new roof on it, so the more modern style of roofing there. Then as we just come through the gate, you'll see that just in front of the garage we have space plenty for one car here very easily, and then directly opposite lots of free-for-all parking as well as just along the road here, as well as little lay-bys. So really, really handy and a really nice location, and a real rarity at something in this price range to get a garage as well. So technically most people would probably park here or put your car in the garage and then to access the property from this side, but this is technically the rear garden. And what I will say is I have seen other people convert the garages before as well, so another option there if you don't want the actual storage of a garage. Now this fantastic home is a great opportunity, really competitively priced to get it moving along, and does need a little bit of love, but it is in the centre of Corsham. You are very close walking distance to the schools, to the gym, etc., to the library, to shops and local amenities as well. It's a really lovely sunny spot that I'm stood in right now, so I'm going to finish off and say, if you'd like an excellent opportunity, a good sized 3-bedroom home with a garage at a fantastic price, do get in touch and we'll get you a viewing here as soon as possible.